Alrighty. Howdy Neighbors, and welcome back to Undusted. Last time, we found out that the mother had dreams as well. I'm an idiot. And now we're going to continue. My mom's room was left. On the old doorknob, I felt as though I'd about to meet Mom herself after all this time. Her room was filled with boxes, neatly labeled and sorted by purpose. Somehow it seemed like she knew she wouldn't be coming back. One box in particular caught my attention. Things I couldn't throw away. The box contained many trophies I'd never seen before. God damn it. Where'd she get all these from? I don't know anything about Mom. Yo, this is exactly like the symbol I saw on the teacup. This pen is actually pretty sick. Oh, that's glass. Sorry. Yeah, it's pretty thick. Let me get back here. There's a couple that I cannot seem to get as of right this very second. Of course there is. Do a little dance. Okay, now that's all shiny. Let's make the rest of it shiny. Again, I'm doing this instead of, like, actually cleaning my stuff. I don't like to do it in real life. Oh, I guess the band thing would have made the inside of the pen easier, but I got it. It's a very nice trophy. Dad, was that a trophy? Yep. That was from winning first prize in the math competition. Ooh. Mom, no? Well, there's no way you wouldn't show her something this cool. Of course she knows. I write about it all the time. Does she look Oh, then she'd look at me with a stolen look and bring me the box. A box? Or how about a snack? Cheesecake. Don't change the subject. A trophy I've never seen before. Writing competition, first place. Lily Mare. It has same symbol as the teacup. So what? This is the box that Dad had mentioned. I took out a few trophies with their plates. School writing competition, winner. Youth short story competition, excellence award. Novel contest, first place. All for Lily Mare. These accolades demonstrated how much she had achieved, the proof of a dream Mom once had. She was talented enough to win all these awards. Why didn't she pursue a career? Why did she stop chasing... Oh. And why did she stop me from chasing my dream so badly? One after another, thoughts endlessly flowed through my mind. It's a really cool trophy. Our last moment. Oh god, I'm gonna have to use the fan. Things were never the same after Mom threw away my cassette tape. I couldn't pretend that nothing had happened. Animosity persisted after high school, as I left home to study music at a state university. I told myself that I wouldn't call her until I had succeeded. Back then, I believed that once I graduated university, success would easily follow its way to me. However, just like Mom had warned, the world's much colder than I thought. Awards and words of praise were more and more meaningless. The further I drifted from success, the more I avoided calling Mom. I could already hear her say, "That's why I told you to stop. It'd be a waste of time." I was ready to hear those words to my face. Even after I had changed my phone number, I could bring myself to call her. After some time, I received an unexpected call from my aunt. Mom had passed away. I thought I'd be able to call her anytime I wanted. I didn't have the courage. That would mean I'd have to admit that she was right all along. Okay, gotta start back here. And go to work. The beginning is always so nice. And then I have to use the fan, and it's not as nice. I have to do it on the other side too, I think. Perfect. Are you leaving? I'll go now. I'll be late for my flight. A lot of luggage over to the airport. It's fine. I know you're busy. I'll go now. Dora. Typewriter that looks like a prop from a black and white film. Seems that Mom typed her stories on it. What do you think of it? That was the last conversation we ever had. And without looking back, determined to return only when I had succeeded. I wanted to prove Mom wrong. But that door I shut so firmly never opened again. I opened the small door at the bottom of the typewriter. That was a sheet of paper and the attic key. Just the papers were stories Mom had written. The rest in my contracts. Among the papers, a few letters that began with the salutation. Dear Miss Lily Mare. I picked up a letter that was filled with writing. Dear Miss Lily Mare. It's been some time since I last penned a letter to you. I recall the previous letters that you have been a fan of mine for some time now. I want to let you know that I've read the story you sent this time as well. Please understand that I say this for your sake. I've read your works for a long time now, and they lack any aspect of exceptionality. Certainly, you can make a livelihood out of your writing, but I doubt that standard alone will be satisfactory for you. I understand your desire to be a writer. However, discretion is sometimes the better part of valor. I believe that your time would better spent in another field of work. I really apologize for conveying these words much too late. Sincerely, Lewis. You suck. You suck. Those are the name of it. It was the name of Mom's famous writer. Favorite writer. Good God. Writer that she admired. The one who might have even so hired her to pursue writing. I can begin to imagine how it would feel if someone I respected told me to give up. Imagine Mom opening the letter, hoping to find praise and encouragement. As she read the great despair on her face. Suppose I admire said the same thing to me. I won't be able to take it either. There it is. I don't know what the last little bit is. There it is. I'll record on February 19th. I'll be admitted to hospital soon. Could you help me tidy up the house? Please, I don't have anyone else I could ask to do this. Ellie, don't say that. I still have the spare key. I'll go by when I have the time. Thank you. Before you come, I'll put away things like the trophies. Strange, isn't it? Back then I was so desperate to forget everything. But when I was cleaning the house, I saw my typewriter and all those trophies. I remember the days that I wrote so happily. I don't really realize how precious something is till after we lose it. Writing in Adora. Ellie, have you called Adora? I tried calling her 2 days ago, but she didn't answer. Maybe she changed her number. I left a voicemail, but I'm not sure if she heard it. I was brave enough to call her sooner. But we still be in touch right now. Back then, I thought the best thing to do was give her time. Landline phone. We're calling a specific date. You can hear recordings from that day. It was between Mom and my aunt. From her voice and coughing, I hear how difficult it was for Mom to talk. After I left home, pride and drive with myself pulled me back from contacting Mom. All this time, I never once thought about how Mom must have felt. I didn't think she would regret what she had done, nor did I know that she had called me. I just called her when I changed my number. But before, nevertheless. That's a fun word. Oh, this is the last one. Let's do it. I was looking at the old attic key that I found in Mom's typewriter. It reminded me of the excuse that brought me back home, finding my aunt's necklace. Maybe she knew something and sent me here on purpose. I felt the rustic key in my hand. It felt cold and hard, somehow also warm. As I cleaned the key, Mom and Aunt's conversation continued. I felt like I was looking at myself. When Adora said that someone had called her talented, it was just like my young, naive self. It's too painful to see her talking with those bright eyes full of hope. At the moment, I wasn't looking at Adora, but rather the child I used to be. Back where we started. Turn the key. I had a key that I found inside the typewriter. What will I find in the attic? Hopefully a necklace. It's not the necklace. Recording ended. Violent call from Mom. I was left stunned. Heart painfully heavy. After some time, I collected myself and headed to the attic, with key in tow. The attic had always been Mom's private space. I snuck in as a child. It looked more like a storage room than somewhere fun. I often wondered why Mom liked using it. To answer that question from my childhood, I found an old desk and chair in one corner of the room. On the desk laid a necklace, a dusty journal, with an all too familiar name. I never came back to this house, cleaned it. If I'd left those mementos undisturbed beneath dust, I would have never learned about Mom's true feelings. I had a feeling this diary had been written. I've been waiting here. It's time. For me. I carefully brushed away the thick dust and opened it. That day, when Adara handed me her tape, such excitement on her face. I could see the hope in her eyes. That innocent face. Certain I could realize her dream. I knew that face well. I was afraid that she would curse her wasted years and regret everything. I need to stop this now. For her sake. She was to be harsh. I believed that her hating me was the lesser of two evils. When I started to tidy up Adara's belongings, I was able to see the remnants of her dreams in my hands. With them, I could feel her sorrows and joys. That was when I looked back on my past, my younger self, who I had thought naive and foolish, is shining as brightly as those traces of Adara. I've wanted to tell her my true feelings. I can't reach her anymore. All I could do is wait. I hope we return one day. I can tell you this. Adara, it was thanks to you that I was able to face myself again. Even though I was ashamed of my past, I was happy to see a part of myself in you. I had hurt you so gravely, yet you brought me comfort. I should have said this to you sooner. No matter what path you choose to walk, no matter how you live your life, I will always love and support you. Mom's diary ended there. Closing it, I noticed a letter laying on the corner of the desk. It was also something I thought I'd never see again. A cassette tape that I recorded my first song on. Put the tape in the cassette player and opened the envelope. The letter inside contained lyrics which seemed to accompany my song. Slowly recited Mom's lyrics. My novice melody and her poetic verse complemented each other well, as if they had always been together from the very start. What would you do to see those lost birds once again? Looking above, your eyes danced with the dawning sky. gleaming with hope, and clear as crystal. Was it me who dusted everything? Bright in my dream, you were singing it to the moon and stars, even lighting up my room behind you.
What would you do to see those lost birds once again? What can I do to hear them sing? Would you walk through meadows wide, or search through lonely streams, if there's any chance to see them once again? Looking above, your eyes dance with a dawning sky, gleaming with hope. They were clear as crystal. Was it me who dusted everything right in my dream? You're singing to the moon and stars, even lighting up my room behind you. Will you be back to see your lemon trees in bloom? Will you be there to hold my hands? And we walk through hills and towns, or run through crowded streets, if you have some time to see me once again. Looking above, your eyes dance with a dawning sky, gleaming with hope. They were clear as crystal. Was it me who dusted everything bright in my dream? You're singing to the moon and stars, even lighting up my room behind you.
We did it. Oh, die. Don't make me feel things. So that's it for Undusted. I think my favorite things to clean was the turtle and the cat. Both of them were great. What I did not like to clean was the camera, and that's because I'm stupid, and also because I needed to use the duster, and I don't like the duster. I greatly enjoyed my time. It was very chill. And it was very nice. And I appreciated the frick out of that. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you later.